1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. In about 13 minutes or so. Everybody good with that? As the Dordt defenders take on the Waldorf Warriors. In Great Plains Athletic Conference action this evening, the Dordt defenders come in with a 5-0 overall mark, 1-0 in the conference, while Waldorf in the women's side is 1-3 overall and 0-1 in the Great Plains Athletic Conference. We'll close it down with a men's contest. That will come your way at about 7:45 this evening, and that will feature an undefeated Dordt basketball team at 6-0, taking on a Waldorf team that is 2-5 at this point of the season. This is the Wireless World pregame show, and Wireless World is your local Verizon authorized retailer. They have 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. You can visit them at wirelessworld.com. Let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with a look at the matchup between these two teams, Waldorf and Dordt. Right after this, you're listening to Dordt basketball on KIHK and watching on the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in 2 minutes.
Welcome to the American State Bank Sports Complex. Let me show you around. So right now we're in the spacious head house of the complex. On my left here we have the concession stand, and then on my right here we have a seating area, whether that's for students, spectators, or fans to come and enjoy before and in between games. This is the moment you've been waiting for. Welcome to the Dome. In the Dome, we have the space available for 2 full-size softball fields. However, this space is also utilized by the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as for other various athletic events. So the Dome has impacted the softball team in a variety of ways. First, we used to practice during the winter months over in the rec center, but the limited space availability never really allowed us to hit our full potential, whereas in here, we can fit 2 full-size softball fields. We're also able to start games much earlier in the season. We have a range of equipment available here at the Dome, whether it's the batting cages, the soccer goals, or even a field goal available for the football team. It's a huge opportunity to have the space available to practice in the off-season, especially for our outdoor athletic teams. Another great thing about the American State Bank Sports Complex is that it's not just for Dordt athletes, it's for the entire community. Whether that's high school soccer leagues, open turf time, or even a space for intramurals. The American State Bank Sports Complex will change not only how we practice as Dordt athletes, but also how we interact with the community as a whole. Thanks for letting me take you on a little tour. Hope you stop by soon.
Biblical truth shapes Dordt's worldview, giving students the wisdom to serve God and neighbor through their work and in their daily lives. Do all that God has created you to do at Dordt University.
Welcome back. Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym on the campus of Dordt University in Sioux Center, Iowa. Let's get into the matchup between these two teams. We begin with the Waldorf Warriors. They're 1-3 overall, 0-1 in the conference. They're averaging 63 points per game, giving up 72 points per contest. They also allow 39% field goal percentage success for opponents, and they allow 38% success on their own. They are getting outshot from the three-point arc, 34% to 31%. They're getting out rebounded 47 to 38. Turnovers just about dead even at 16 apiece. Their win is over McPherson of the Kansas Collegiate Athletic Conference, 71 to 61. They have losses to Graceland, Clark, and Hastings on their schedule. Their most recent contest, that 90 to 68 loss to the Hastings Broncos. They're led by Brooke Dials, 24 points per game. Maya Ruzic is at 10.0 points per game, and Adosa Egba Moutier is at 8.8 points per contest. For the Dordt defenders, 5-0 overall, 1-0 in the conference. They're number 1 rated in the NAIA Coaches Poll. They're averaging 87 points per game. They give up 62 points per contest. They're making 48% of their field goals, and they allow opponents to make 35%. They've been especially stingy on the three-point arc, where they're allowing teams to make 20% of their chances, and they're converting 34% of their field goal attempts. Dordt's out rebounding teams 50 to 34. Turnovers, Dordt's cut them down to 17 at this point, and they're getting 17 per game. Their wins this year are over Oregon Tech by 18, Grandview by 30, the College of the Ozarks by 23, Dakota State by 3 last week, and then they beat the College of St. Mary in the conference opener for both teams on Saturday, 98-47. Janie Van Dong leads the team with a 22 points per game average. She also averages 11.2 rebounds per game. Macy Sievers is averaging 17.2 points per game with 7 rebounds and 7.4 assists. Liv Harrison is at 13.2 points per game with 3.6 rebounds per contest. Allie Lems is at 8.6 points per game with 4.8 rebounds. Willow Bleeker's at 7.4 points per game. And Desta Hogendorn is at 6.8 points per game and 7.2 rebounds per contest. We will see if she is able to play this evening. Sounds like she got dinged up a little bit in practice on Monday. She is hoping to play this evening. If not this evening, she will be back in action on Saturday. Last time out, the Defenders beat the College of St. Mary 98-47 behind 39 of 82 field goal shooting and a 51-33 rebounding edge. They also forced 21 turnovers and gave the ball up just 8 times. Janie Van Dong, 23 points in the win. Macy Sievers, 19 points and 7 assists. Willow Bleeker added 9 points. Hastings beat Waldorf 90-68 on November 16 in Hastings. Waldorf was limited to 25 of 53 shooting and committed 23 turnovers. Brooke Tile had 21 points, Celia Abramson had 11 points, and Chloe Dimitrick had 10 points in the loss. Dordt leads the series 8-1. It began in 2008. Dordt has won 6 in a row. Dordt won the most recent outing on October the 5th, 2019, 113-40 in that one. Erica Feenstra had 26 points. Rachel Evavold added 12 points. Bailey Tetzloff had 11 points. Let's take another 2-minute break, and we'll be back with a look at the starting lineups for tonight's contest. Dordt versus Waldorf on the Wireless World pregame show. Back with more in 2 minutes.
Today's Dordt Media Network broadcast, brought to you by Cruise & Cruise PC, certified public accountants. Offices in Sioux Center and Lamars, helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Zwart Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning in to the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
Hi, this is Jennifer Jansen at Epic Realty. At Epic Realty, we take pride in providing professional real estate services with integrity and expertise. Give us a call or stop by our Sioux Center office and visit our website at epichomerealty.com.
Premier Bank is proud to support Dordt University. Visit epremierbank.com for locations and more information. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey Defender Nation, did you know that Dordt Athletics has over 700 student athletes that make up less than 50% of the student body? We want to invite you to join the Defender Gold Club and support those student athletes, our staff, and coaches this season. Your charitable donation helps advance Defender Athletics and the Defender Way. Last year, we were just shy of 900 members in the Defender Gold Club. Help us reach that 1,000 member mark this year. By becoming a member, you will directly support the student athletes and coaches here at Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders!
Let's take a look at the starting lineups for tonight's contest. First of all, for the home team, the Dordt Defenders. They will start number 2, Willow Bleeker. She is a 5'9" sophomore from Sioux Center, averaging 7.4 points per game. Number 10 is Macy Sievers. She's a 5'8" junior from Storm Lake, averaging 17.2 points per contest. Liv Harrison is a 5'7" sophomore from Lake Crystal, Minnesota. She is averaging 13.2 points per contest. Number 23 is Ellie Lamb. She is a 6' sophomore from Sioux Falls, averaging 8.6 points per contest. And Janie Van Dong is a 5'10" senior from Hospers, Iowa, averaging 22 points per game. She wears number 35. Some of the players off of the bench that we anticipate seeing for the Defenders: Ava Langeman, a 5'4" freshman from Ethan, South Dakota, 2.5 points per game. Kaylee Davis, 5'3" junior from Rock Rapids, averaging 2.6 points per game. Brooke Smith, number 22, a 5'9" junior from Spirit Lake, averaging 2.2 points per game. And Desta Hogendorn is a 6-foot freshman from Rock Rapids, averaging 6.8 points per game. If she's unable to go this evening, we'll likely see Mackenzie Goodwin in that backup post player position. She's a 5'10" junior from Kingsley, Iowa, averaging 7 points per game. For the defenders, sounds like some of the players that started the year on the injured reserve, if you will, are getting closer. Hopefully before the year is over, we see Gracie Schoenhoven, Hayden Hymanson, and Taylor Drent. All three slated to play significant roles for the defenders if healthy. Right now, the defenders, though, other players gaining valuable experience, and thus far the defenders able to sidestep trouble. They are 5-0 in overall. For the Waldorf Warriors, they will start number 10, Maya Rusick, a 5'10" junior from Altuve, Minnesota, averaging 10 points per game. Cameron McQuarrie is a 6'1" senior from Waseca, Minnesota, averaging 3.8 points per game. Number 30 is Adosa Ogmabadie, 6-foot junior from East Bethel, Minnesota, averaging 8.8 points per game. And number 32, Brooke Dial, a 5'10" sophomore from Dallas, Texas, averages 24 points per game. Let's take another 2-minute break. Back with more after this.
At Premier Communications, we're all about connection. Connecting you to all the entertainment, work, and family you love with our phone, internet, cable TV, and tech support services. And now, that connection has gotten even faster with internet speeds up to 1 gig. Experience the next level of connection with Premier Communications. Visit us online at mypremieronline.com or call toll-free 800-741-8351. Premier Communications. Looking ahead.
Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Nutrition. Transform your health and wellness with 712 Nutrition. Stop in today for healthy, delicious protein shakes bundled with a supportive community. Start feeling your best today.
Hi, this is Alex with Outdoor Elements. We've been the region's premier landscape company for over 15 years. With our own in-house landscape designer, we create extraordinary outdoor spaces where you will make memories with family and friends. We do all types of landscaping and we're the region's only certified pool professionals. We specialize in saltwater pools, which are easy to maintain and gentle on your skin. Check out our website at outdoorelementsinc.com. We make your landscape as beautiful as your home. When you want the best, contact us at 712-476-5299 or email us at info@outdoorelementsinc.com.
Today's broadcast brought to you by the Van Englenhoven Agency, your trusted independent insurance agency in Northwest Iowa. Contact the Van Englenhoven Agency, Sioux Center Advisors, Mark Holsoff, Lisa Dykstra, or Kyle Blankers. Today's broadcast brought to you by Cruz & Cruz, PC, certified public accountants. Offices in Sioux Center and Lamar's, helping you attain your financial goals is their commitment. Today's broadcast brought to you by Joyner and Dordt Dentistry, providing implants, dentures, and dental care for your whole family in a modern and friendly atmosphere.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym, and it strikes me that I forgot one starter for Waldorf, and that was the switch on Saturday. Fatu Berry started, number 23. Tonight, instead of Berry, it will be number 3, Aliyah Abramson, 5'5" junior from Browersville, Minnesota. She averages 7.8 points per contest. Sean Chafin is the coach for the Waldorf Warriors. Other conference games going on this evening as we wrap up the Wireless World pregame show. In the conference tonight, we find Northwestern at Dakota Wesleyan. Mount Marty is at Midland. Morningside's at Briar Cliff, and the College of St. Mary visits Concordia. Out of all of those, the most intriguing matchups, Northwestern at Dakota Wesleyan. Well, Marty and Midland, curious to see how that one shakes out. Both of those teams, Marty actually off to a nice start this year, 6-1. They suffered a conference loss on Saturday, but they started the year 6-0. While the Midland Warriors are 0-4. I'm curious if Mount Marty is for real or product of their scheduling. You can take advantage of some non-conference scheduling. You do control that. And We'll see what Mount Marty is able to do on the road at Midland here this evening. And Morningside and Briar Cliff, that's that rivalry game in Sioux City. Be curious to see how that one shakes out. Right now, Hastings, Concordia, Northwestern, Doane, Dordt, and Briar Cliff are all 1-0 in the league. Waldorf, Morningside, Dakota Wesleyan, Midland, Mount Marty, and College of St. Mary are 0-1. Saturday's games, Hastings defeated Waldorf 90-68. Concordia defeated Morningside 74-62. Briar Cliff was a winner over Midland 88-48. Doane a winner over Dakota Wesleyan 77-61. That one got my attention. And Northwestern defeated Mount Marty 66-52. Dordt controls the opening tap, and we are underway. Macy Sievers pulls up, stops, pops, three-pointer, short, no good. And the rebound taken away by the Waldorf Warriors, and it's poked away from behind by Macy Sievers. And she taps it out of play. It will be it'll be Waldorf basketball. Throwing it in will be Ruzick. Ruzick deep on the right baseline. Ruzick looking to throw it in. Ruzick throws over the top, finds the post player at the top of the key, McQuarrie. McQuarrie almost loses it, passes it back out front. This is Abramson. Abramson back into the corner. Agbamudier with the basketball, back over to Abramson. Three-pointer on the way, good. Abrahamson with the three-point bucket. Dordt back the other way. Bleeker back out front. It goes to Vendong. Vendong to Willow. Willow underneath Janey. They bring a double team. She throws it out front for Lems. Re-entry pass back over to Vendong, and Vendong is fouled on the play. Foul is going to go on McQuarrie, and the Dordt defenders will go to the free throw line for the first time this evening, trailing 3-0 after the three-point basket by Abramson. So a pair of free throws on the way for Vendong. First one whispers through. She's got another one on the way. Jeannie Vendong, the former Jeannie Schoenhoven. Well over 1,000 points for the senior. And by the time all is said and done, she's going to put a scare in the all-time rebounding record as well, I believe. She makes both free throws. She's improved her free throw shooting to 81% for the season. Dordt with the basketball on the missed three-pointer. Racing the other way is Harrison. Harrison with it. Stutter step at the top of the key, and we've got a foul on the other end as Brooke Dial unable to stay in front of Harrison. That's foul number 2 already on the Waldorf Warriors and the Dordt defenders. Will inbound the basketball. Throwing it in is Sievers. Sievers has a release valve over the top, finds Harrison. Harrison at the top of the key, stutter step, gets around her player, has her pocket pick though, and coming away with it is Dial. Dial with the basketball. Dial takes it across the timeline. So Dial hands it off to Abrahamson. Abrahamson back out front to Dial. Dial with the basketball. Dial comes back right side over to Ruzick. Ruzick entry pass. Dial leans it up with the left hand. Good. Dial with the 2-point bucket, and the defenders trail 5-2. So 5-2 our score. Sievers calling for a set play. Goes to Drent at the top of the key. Left side it goes. Sievers through the lane pass. Goes to to Vendong. Vendong has her shot blocked, and the rebound is cleared by Waldorf. Here comes Abramson. Abramson to Dial. Dial shot no good, but a foul on the other end. That's going to go on Bleeker, I believe, as she tried to get up and challenge the shot by Dial. So Dial will go to the free throw line. She'll shoot a pair. Foul called on Bleeker is number 1 on her. 8:14 remaining. First quarter of play. Just underway, really. Waldorf has come away with points on 3 out of their 4 possessions, though, as Dial makes the first free throw. She's got another one coming. So a second free throw coming for Dial. She's got 3 points already. She scored the last 3 for Waldorf. Waldorf in their black jerseys, white numbers, purple trim. And Dial makes both free throws. It's 7-2 Waldorf. So Waldorf by 5. Sievers with the basketball. Sievers at the top of the key looking. Sievers penetrating, stops on the right elbow, pulls up from 12, good. Macy Sievers with a 2-point bucket. She's averaging 17 points per game, and the defenders trail 7-4. Waldorf calling a set play. This is Abrahamson. Abrahamson out front, in between the circles, angles off to the left side, goes over to Dial. Dial with the basketball back to Abrahamson. Abrahamson tests the waters into the paint, shovels it back outside for Dial, and threw it away. And it'll be an over and back violation. Turnover gives the ball to the Dordt defenders. So the Dordt defenders get it back. Macy Sievers, mid-range jumper for Dort's their third and fourth points of the night moments ago. And Dordt now with the basketball after the turnover. Pass goes to Van Dong. Van Dong outside Lems looking for the re-entry pass. Now comes back over to Seaver. Swing pass left side Harrison. Harrison down to the baseline. Lays it up with the right hand. Good. Looks like Liv Harrison may be a matchup problem for the Waldorf Warriors. Harrison with a layup with the right hand. It's 7-6. 7-6 defenders down by 1. Abrahamson with a basketball on the right wing. Dordt in man-for-man defense. Throw it into the corner. McQuarrie. McQuarrie with a basketball guarded there by Harrison. Look for the pass down low. Shot up under duress. Missed it. No good. Rebound is out, and it's down on the floor. Picked up by Van Dong. Shovels it off. Here comes Sievers. Sievers kick out pass. Harrison. 3 on the way. Nothing but net. 3-point basket by Liv Harrison, and the Dordt defenders take their first lead of the night at 9-7. Credit Van Dong with getting on the floor after that loose ball rebound. She shoveled it out quickly. Dordt got a transition basket, but answering is Brooke Dial with a 3 of her own. So Dial with another 3. It's 10-9. So far, Waldorf a little bit better than advertised from the floor. Underneath it goes to Van Dong. Van Dong turns, fires from point-blank range. Dordt regains the lead at 11-10. This is a Waldorf team that came into the game averaging, making about 35% of their field goals. Right now they're at 60%. And we've got a foul called away from the ball. Who's it going to go on? That's going to go on Ellie Lems, and for Ellie, that is number 1 against her. New players checking in, Desta Hogendorn and Brooke Smith checking in. Lems and Harrison checking out as Dordt goes into their substitution pattern. Dordt leading 11-10. Pass goes down low underneath, and a double dribble called against Waldorf and Adosa Egbemudier. And Dordt gets the ball on the turnover. Second turnover against the Waldorf Warriors already. And the Dordt defenders have the basketball. Bringing the ball up is Sievers. Sievers with it at the top of the key. Sievers on the left-hand side. Hesitates. Double team. Back outside it goes to Van Dong. Splits the defense. Shot no good. There for the rebound is Hogendorn. Hogendorn, 2-point basket. Good. Desta Hogendorn with the bucket. The freshman from Rock Rapids. And the defenders lead at 13-10. So right now, Van Dong having a little bit of a tough time with those taller post players. They've gotten a couple of blocks against Janey so far. Pass goes right side underneath. Nothing there that time for Jones. Jones into the game at the last break. Long shot, long rebound, tracked down by Waldorf. After the miss, shot by Abrahamson, missed it, no good. Rebound cleared by Hogendorn. Outlets over to Sievers, off and running. Sievers with the basketball, stops at the top of the key, into the right corner, Bleeker. Bleeker ball fake, tries to feed it off to Van Dong, and it's kicked away out of bounds. Last touch by Waldorf. It'll be Dordt basketball. So Hogendorn, moments ago, finishing strong up top, and the Dordt defenders with a 13-10 lead, 5:14 remaining here in the first quarter. Pass comes into Hogendorn, into the corner, Sievers. 20 to shoot for the defenders. Sievers with it, and Sievers has it poked away, but a reach-in foul is going to be called against Charlotte Mills. That's number 1 against her. Team foul number 3. Harrison and Lems will check in. Bleeker and Van Dong will check out. And I beg your pardon if Schoenhoven slips out once in a while. Old habits die hard. Liv Harrison will throw the ball in front of the Waldorf bench. Waldorf out of Forest City, Iowa. First year as a full Great Plains Athletic Conference member. Hesitation move. Sievers into the corner. Smith. Brooke, 3. Missed it. No good. Long rebound. Sievers. Sievers dribbles out to the top of the key. Recycles the offense. She's got it with the right hand. Steps back. Nothing there. High post Lems. Lems on the elbow. Lems back outside Sievers. Sievers 3 ball. Missed it. No good. But there for the rebound is Hogendorn. Shot no good. Fight for the rebound. Taken away by Harrison. And Harrison will reset the offense. Comes back out front to Sievers. Sievers with the basketball. Sievers looking down low. They go to Lems. Lems at the free throw line. Lems throws it into the corner. Harrison. Harrison 9 to shoot for the defenders. Harrison double teamed. Throws it over to Smith. Brooke another 3. That one's off the mark. No good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Harrison. It will be Waldorf basketball. So Dordt got a couple of looks at threes. Brooke Smith unable to knock down the corner triple that time. And here come the Waldorf Warriors. Warriors with the basketball. Abrahamson. Abrahamson at the top of the key. Abrahamson passes it back out front to Mills. Mills with the basketball. They throw it underneath, and Sievers dives down on it and dig it in there for the turnover. Well, we've got a foul called against Sievers, I believe. Macy's going to be called for the personal foul. Is it a shooting free throw? It appears they will award Agbegmudier a couple of free throws. That's team foul number 3 against the defenders. Agbegmudier, a 53, make that a 58% free thrower. First one is up and good. Dordt leads 13-11. 4:05 left to play first quarter. Second free throw on the way for Agbegmudier. That one's up and good as well. Waldorf so far 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Dordt leads 13-12. 13-12, defenders by a point. Bringing the basketball up is Sievers. Dordt so far 42% from the floor. Same for Waldorf. Both teams have shot free throws and are perfect so far. Desta Hogendorn puts it on the floor. Nothing fancy there, and Hogendorn finishes at the rim. Her second field goal of the night on the right-handed shot. Dordt leads 15-12. Right now, it appears Waldorf might need some help on the backside of the defense. Three-pointer missed, no good. Long rebound taken out by Hogendorn. Hogendorn over to Sievers. Sievers with the basketball. Doesn't have numbers now. Sievers tries it again into the paint. Nothing there. Throws it over to Lems. Lems outside Smith. Smith down to the baseline. Cut off. Gets it back over to Lems. Lems shot hangs on the rim and falls through. And Ellie Lems with the 2-point bucket. And the Dordt defenders with a 17-12 lead. 17-12 our score. The Dordt defenders with the lead and an opportunity to extend the lead with a free throw from Ellie Lems. So Ellie Lems with a 3-point play opportunity. Dordt leading 17-12. And Ellie Lems, the sophomore from Sioux Falls, short, no good, and the rebound is cleared by the Waldorf Warriors. Dordt leading 17-12, 3:14 remaining in the first quarter. Where the basketball is Barry. Barry has it at the top of the key, guarded there by Sievers. Passes it off to Mills. Mills for the basketball, crossover move. Puts it up with the left hand, too strong, no good. Rebound taken away by the defenders. Coming out with it is Lems, right side Smith. Brook with it. Brook, the trailer, Lems might have traveled with it. No call made. Puts it up in traffic. Shot no good, but she is fouled. So Ellie Lems, a 61% free thrower, will try another chance at the take another chance here at the free throw line. Well, for the Dordt defenders this week, it's been a light week thus far. Now coming up on the back end of the week, we've got a little more activity. Friday, the NAI National Championship cross country meet will be run. First free throw on the way for Lems, up and through. Ellie now with 3 points. Matt Boss will be on site. He'll help provide some coverage, and we'll come back with some photos and the full story of that as the defenders run in the NAI National Championship on Friday. Dordt leads 19-12 after Lems makes both free throws. With it on the left-hand side, Barry. Barry guarded out there by Kaylee Davis. Davis, the junior from Rock Rapids. Barry throws it into the corner. Shot no good. Rebound cleared by the defenders, and coming out with it is Sievers. Sievers up the floor. Macy with the basketball. Gets her defender backpedaling. That's Barry. Sievers on the move. Gets it underneath to Lems. Lems layup good. Ellie Lems with another 2 points. She's got 6, and the defenders extend the lead to 21-12. The defenders are on an 8-0 run, and this time out is brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 30 seconds.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek. This broadcast brought to you by the Ullman Funeral Homes. Chad Ullman, Lori Ewell, and Taylor Van Witchell providing professional attention to every detail. Today's broadcast brought to you by M&H True Value of Rock Valley. Behind every project is True Value. Start right. Start here.
Reminder that our pregame and postgame shows brought to you all season long by Wireless World, your Verizon authorized retailer with 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. Visit them online at wirelessworld.com. Dordt leads 21-12. Coming back the other way with the basketball is Barry. Barry with it. Barry on the left-hand side drops it off into the corner. This is Mills. Mills in the corner, comes back right to Barry. Barry out front for 2. Barry. Barry throws it right side. Waldorf working it around the horn. This is Ruzek. Ruzek throws it into the post. Ball deflected out and picked up by Van Dong. Van Dong with the basketball. They get it ahead to Harrison. Harrison with it on the left-hand side. Driving in, cut off, and throws it away, intended for Willow Bleeker. So the ball goes out of bounds, last touched by Dordt. It will be Waldorf basketball on the turnover. Thus far, the defenders 8 of 15 from the floor. Waldorf 3 of 10, so they've cooled off a little bit. 2 of 6 from the three-point arc are the Warriors. Coming back the other way, Barry. Barry working it up against Davis. Passes it off to Mills. Mills with it on the left elbow. Picks up her dribble. Passes right side back to Ogbegmudier. Ogbegmudier to Barry. Barry to Ogbegmudier. Ball taken away by the defenders. This is Harrison. Harrison will bring the ball up the floor. Dordt playing without Sievers on the floor right now, so Harrison will run the point. Harrison with the basketball. Harrison at the top of the key on the left elbow. Stops. They drop it off on the high-low. Down low to Van Dong. Van Dong with a two-point bucket. She's got 6. Dordt leads 23-12. Dordt by 11. Coming back the other way with it is Barry. Barry in between the circles. Barry has the basketball, dribbling. Picks up her dribble now, passes over to Ruzek. Ruzek with it. Ruzek passes right-hand side back to McQuarrie. McQuarrie on the left wing, 3 on the way. Rattles no good. Rebound cleared by Van Dong. Van Dong over to Harrison. Here come the defenders by 11. Harrison with the basketball on the right-hand side. Stops 3 players around her. Kick out pass. Bleeker sets, fires 3 off the heel. Too strong, no good. Rebound Harrison. Harrison to Lems. Lems looking for the high-low. They get it again to Van Dong. Van Dong's first shot no good. Hit on the arm of the second shot no good. And the rebound taken away by Waldorf. So that time looked like Van Dong got whacked pretty good on the arm on that second chance shot. No call came, and the defenders lead by 11. So the 11-point lead holds for the defenders. Waldorf basketball, they pick up the dribble. Pass goes underneath, and leaning in with the left hand and getting the shot to go is Ruzek. That ends the drought for the Warriors at the moment. Dordt by 9, 23-14. Lems steps in, right side, Bleeker. Bleeker 3, got it. Willow Bleeker with the three-pointer just in front of the horn, and the Dordt defenders take a 26-14 lead at the end of the first period. Dordt by a dozen. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more from the DeWitt Gym right after this 1-minute timeout.
Premier Bank has always understood the value of family. We recognize that as your family grows, your banking needs change, and we're here to help you each step of the way. We'll create a customized plan for easier and better banking and support you in making the most of every dollar, today and always. Visit epremierbank.com or stop by any of the 5 Premier Bank locations in Iowa or South Dakota to partner with a bank who's ready to grow with you.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Snyder Insurance and Financial Group of Sioux Center, offering life, health, Medicare supplements, annuities, and more. Trusted service and exceptional products with you in mind since 1973. Looking for top-notch rental equipment for your next project? Look no further than Rental, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. Rental, your regional equipment rental experts. Visit them online, rental.com, or call 712-722-3928.
Waldorf having some difficulty matching up with the defenders inside, and the Dordt defenders by a dozen, 26-14. Waldorf has it as we resume play on the left wing. So Waldorf picks up the dribble. They pass it off to Abrahamson. Abrahamson had a early 3 today, hasn't scored since. Now 3 from the corner as Waldorf settles for the long 3. Rebound taken away by Bleeker on the missed shot. Gets it over to Sievers. Sievers over to Willow. Willow down into Van Dong. Van Dong with the basketball, double teamed. Goes back to Van Dong, looks for the high-low, throws opposite wing over to Harrison instead. Harrison another 3. Liv Harrison with 8 points. And the defenders extend the lead to 29-14. Well, Dordt was down in this one, 10-9, and it was 13-12. Since that point, Dordt has gone on a 16-2 run. And with 9 minutes left to go in the first half, Dordt with a 15-point lead. Shot in the paint, no good. Rebound cleared by the defenders. Coming away with it, here comes Sievers. That was Hogendorn who came up with it. Over to Sievers it goes, underneath to Vendong. Vendong, hook shot in the lane, good. Jenny Vendong with 8 points. And the Dordt defenders with a 31-14 lead. Vendong gets the pass from Sievers. Sievers already has 3 assists. Ellie Lems also with 3 assists for the defenders. Waldorf with the basketball, trailing by 17 are the Warriors. Pass comes out front, drive in, down low, nothing there. Waldorf with it. Pass goes into the paint, shot no good. Rebound fought for and a putback attempt by Dial, and Dial is fouled on the play. And that foul goes on Macy Sievers. That is number 2 on her. So with 8:23 remaining in the first half, Macy Sievers has just picked up her 2nd personal foul. Free throw on the way by Dial is up and through. Brooke Dial. 7 first quarter points, 8 points for the evening. Came in averaging 24 points per game. Second free throw on the way for Dial. This one's up, in and out, no good. And the Dordt defender lead is 31-15. Dial coming into the game a 65% free thrower. She's 3 for 4 tonight. Right side to Harrison. Harrison on the wing. Harrison throws it over to Bleeker. Bleeker back over to Liv. Liv into the corner. Sievers, 3, good. Macy Sievers with 5, and if the Dordt defenders can make 3-pointers fairly consistently, they're going to be a tough team to match up with. It definitely adds a dimension to their game. Dial working in against Vendong. Vendong doesn't give any ground. Reverse layup. It's up and good for Ruzick. Ruzick with 4. And the defender lead is 34-17. And back the other way, Liv Harrison with a layup. And it's 38-17. 36-17. Put your head down for a moment and you're going to miss something. Waldorf with the basketball, into the paint it goes. Hogbek-Moutier missed it. Rebound taken away by Sievers. Sievers with the basketball, doesn't have the number, stops in the paint, looks for the trailer, gives it off to Harrison. Harrison back to Sievers. Sievers left wing 3, missed, no good. And the rebound is cleared by Hogbek-Moutier. Hogbek-Moutier with the basketball. And driving in, Abrahamson with the left hand, too strong, no good. And the rebound taken away by Bleeker. Here comes Dordt in transition, up by 19. 36-17 the score. With it out front, Bleeker, Hogendorn. Hogendorn catches, fires the 15-footer, no good. Rebound taken down by Vendong. Vendong put back good. And Janie will go to the free throw line for the old-fashioned three-point play opportunity. She's got 10 points. So the defenders with a 38-17 lead. Desta Hogendorn not afraid to pull the trigger on that 15-footer. Vendong went up, wrestled it away, put the shot up before the defense could get in place. And now Vendong with an opportunity to extend the lead, misses the free throw. It's 38-17 defenders. 6:44 and counting, first half. The defenders right now 56% from the floor. They also own a 19-9 rebounding edge already. Ball tapped away by Bleeker. It's loose and it is stolen away by the defenders. Bleeker finally comes up with it. Now a collision on the floor and it's loose again. And with the layup, pulling away is Ruzick. Ruzick with a 2-point bucket on the busted play as Dordt had a couple of players run into each other, but on the other end, Sievers drives in, dumps it off for Ellie Lems, and Lems the recipient of the easy 2-point bucket. She's got 8. And the defender lead is 40-21. Beg your pardon, 40-19. 40-19, Dordt leading. Somewhere along the line, I had an extra 2 put down for Waldorf. Left side pass, it goes. This is Abrahamson. Abrahamson, they throw it down low. This is Hogbek-Moutier. Hogbek-Moutier tied up on the play with Vendong wrestling it away. And the jump ball will be a turnover as Dordt will get the basketball. So Dordt gets the basketball. And the ball is inbounded to Macy Sievers, and Sievers will bring it up. So Macy brings it up the floor. Dordt leading by 21, 40-19. 5.5 left to go in the first half. Left side pass to Bleeker. Bleeker goes to Van Dong. Van Dong, 3 players around her. Back it goes Sievers. Sievers right wing 3, in and out, no good. And the rebound taken away by Waldorf. Waldorf, long pass into the front court. Dordt retreating on defense. Mills pulls it out. Now the reverse layup. Wild shot missed and tapped out of bounds by Brooke Smith. They say that Brooke touched it last, and Waldorf gets it back. Charlotte Mills will throw the ball in left side of the lane as we face the hoop. So Mills to trigger it. And Mills gets the ball inbounded to Abrahamson. Abrahamson gives it up. 3, missed, no good. And the rebound tapped out of bounds by Hogendorn. So team rebound for Waldorf. They'll inbound right side of the lane as we face the hoop. Now Troy Test says, nope, come on over here. Left side of the lane as we face the hoop. Ball's inbounded, and Liv Harrison's going to be called for a foul. So Liv whistled for the personal, her first, team second of the period. During our next break, we'll take a look at some scores from around the league. Throw it into the paint. Backing her way in is Agbegmudier. Shot no good, and the rebound taken away by the defenders. Coming up the floor with it is Harrison. Doesn't have numbers. Hogendorn running the floor, though, gets the layup. And Desta Hogendorn with 6 points, and the Dordt defenders have a 42-19 lead. Timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 1 minute.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Volink Enterprises Incorporated, building homes for families and businesses in Northwest Iowa since 1962. Let's work together to bring your vision into reality. Volink Enterprises Incorporated.
And today's live stream broadcast brought to you by Verhoof Automotive. Verhoof Automotive in Sioux Center is your local Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Chevrolet, and Buick dealer. Verhoof Automotive, worth the drive from anywhere.
See Proactive Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab when the aches and pains won't go away. Visit proactivephysicaltherapy.net when you want to get back to the activities you love.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home.
While this timeout plays out, Briarcliff leads Morningside 28-13. Midland leads Mount Marty 27-24. Dakota Wesleyan a 31-19 lead on Northwestern at the Corn Palace. College of St. Mary and Concordia will play at 7 o'clock this evening in a standalone contest in Omaha, Nebraska. The defenders 17 of 30 thus far from the floor. Waldorf 6 of 22. Dordt's got a couple of players in double figures already. Harrison and Vendong with 10 each, and Lems has 8. Pass at left-hand side, Waldorf basketball. Warriors have it. Abrahamson, ball tapped away and stolen by Harrison. Dordt on the run. Right side pass, Bleeker. Transition triple. Bleeker leaves it short, no good. Long rebound, though, taken away by Vendong. Vendong over to Smith. Smith gives it up to Harrison. Harrison, Hogendorn. Hogendorn, free throw line jumper, good. Desta Hogendorn with 8 points, and the defenders lead 44-19. So the defenders with a 44-19 lead. And the shot on the other end by Ruzick. Ruzick with a 2-point bucket. She's got 8. And the Dordt defenders have a 44-22 lead. Pass goes underneath. This is Vendong, and Vendong is fouled on the play. And Janey will go to the free throw line, and she'll shoot a pair of free throws. So Vendong will go to the free throw line. She'll shoot a pair. First one is up and good for Janey. Janey now with 11, and the defender lead is 45-22. Another one on the way for Vendong. And Vendong so far has 12. Defenders lead 46-22. Defenders by 24. And the pass underneath, ball deflected out, and it is stolen by Harrison, stolen back by Waldorf, driving the other way, scooping it up with the right hand. From the left side is Clay Dimitrick. Dimitrick with a 2-point bucket. Dordt leads 46-24. Desta Hogendorn 2-point field goal, no good. Rebound corralled by Abrahamson. Abrahamson with the basketball, behind the back dribble, and losing it out of bounds. It'll be Dordt basketball. So Dordt will get the basketball back, leading 46-24. So the defenders by 22. And Ellie Lems will throw it in to Sievers. Sievers has the basketball. And coming up the floor with the basketball is Macy Sievers. Sievers has it at the top of the key. She passes it off. Underneath Lems. Lems puts it up in traffic. Shot no good. There for the rebound though. Clears it out for Bleeker. Bleeker 3 off the heel. Too strong. No good. Rebound Bleeker. Bleeker with the offensive rebound goes to Lems. Lems steps in. 10-footer. Plants it on the back iron and it drops through. Ellie Lems with another 2. She's got 10 and the Dordt defenders lead 48-24. 48-24 defenders. Pass goes left side, Ruzick. Ruzick with it. Ruzick goes over to Barry. Barry in the paint. Shot no good, but a foul on the play called against the Waldorf, against the defenders. That'll go on Kaylee Davis, and that's number 1 on her. Team foul number 3 on the defenders in this period. So the defenders by 24. Fatu Barry will shoot 2. First one is up and good. Another one on the way for Barry. 48-25 pending another free throw. And this one's up and that one's good as well. 48-26. So Fatu Barry with the free throws. Dordt leading by 22, 48-26. And the defenders have the basketball, bringing it back the other way. Right-hand side, they give it up Harrison. Harrison out front, Hogendorn. Hogendorn, Sievers. Sievers to Harrison, and Harrison has it tapped away out of bounds. Last touch by Dordt. It'll be Waldorf basketball. So Waldorf with the basketball. Barry will bring it up. Dordt by 22, 48-26. This is a team that's averaging 87 points a game. 3 missed, no good. Rebound Sievers, and Sievers is hit on the rebound. And that'll be team foul number 3 on Waldorf in this half. So the foul charge to Barry, that's number 1 on her. And the Dordt defenders come back the other way. This is Sievers. Sievers with it on the elbow. She goes right side. Goes back out front to Davis. Davis with it on the elbow. Davis, nothing there. Sievers. Sievers underneath Lems. Lems puts it up, and she's fouled on the play. Foul called against Dimitrick. And Dimitrick whistled for the personal foul. That's foul number 1 on her. Dordt's in the bonus from here on out. So Ellie Lems will go to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2. So Ellie Lems, the sophomore from Sioux Falls. First free throw is up and good. She has filled in admirably for Taylor Drent. Probably would have had Drent penciled into the starting lineup to start the year, but an off-season injury limiting her. Sounds like she's getting closer, though. The defenders now with 12 points from Lems and a 50-26 lead with 1:45 left to go in the half. Waldorf basketball. They pass at left-hand side. McQuarrie. McQuarrie dumps it down low. Ogbekmudiye. Ogbekmudiye with a shot, no good, but a foul on the play called on Lems. That's going to be number 2 on Lems, and Waldorf will be in the bonus from here on out. For the Waldorf Warriors so far tonight, 7 of 8 from the free throw line, while the defenders are 8 of 10. The defenders have made 53% of their field goal attempts. Waldorf, 32%. Turnovers, Dordt's committed 4. Waldorf has committed 9 thus far. First free throw for Agbeg Moutier, good. She's got another one coming. She's got 3 points thus far. And a second free throw on the way. This one's in and out, no good. 50-27, defenders by 23. With the basketball is Harrison. Harrison out front. Liv with it. Goes over to Bleeker. Bleeker comes back right side. Go into the corner. Davis, 3. Missed, too strong, no good. Rebound saved in by Hogendorn. Over to Van Dong. Van Dong to Harrison. Harrison shakes at the top. Goes left side. Gives it up Davis as we approach a minute left to go in the first half. Davis out front. Throws it into the corner. Harrison, 8 to shoot. Back out front, Davis. Into the corner, Bleeker. Bleeker, 3, good. Willow Bleeker with her second 3 today, and the defenders lead 53-27. 26-point lead for the defenders. Back the other way, shot no good. Rebound taken away by Hogendorn off to Harrison. Dordt off and running. Harrison ahead to Davis. Davis into the corner, Bleeker. Bleeker has it poked away, and a reach-in foul called on Barry. Barry called for foul number 2, and Willow Bleeker will now go to the free throw line. She's got 6 points already. So Willow Bleeker moments ago, a 3-pointer from the right corner, gives Dordt a 26-point lead, 53-27. And free throws coming for Bleeker. Willow's first free throw, good. Another one on the way for Willow. She's got 7, came into the game averaging 7.4 points per game. Defenders have gotten 38 shots from the floor already in this one and lead 55-27 after Bleeker makes them both. Pass into the front court. Waldorf trapped in the corner. They pass it out, throw it, weak side, and underneath shot no good, but a blocking foul called on the defenders. Waiting to see who that's going to go against. They're going to call that on Jeannie Van Dong, and for Van Dong, it's number 1. So no one for Dordt in foul trouble. A couple of players with 2, Sievers and Lems. For Waldorf, they've got 1 player with 2 fouls. That's Barry. First free throw rattles out, no good by McQuarrie. She's got another one on the way. McQuarrie this season 0 for 3 from the free throw line. And now 0 for 4. Dordt has the basketball. They can hold for 1 shot. Shot clock is off. 23 seconds and counting as Sievers takes it across half court. Macy with the basketball. Macy has it in between the circles out front. And Macy Sievers dribbling out the clock right now. 10 seconds, now 9. Macy with the basketball, drives in, kick out pass. Harrison, 3, missed it, no good. Rebound Sievers, 2 seconds left, shot no good. There for the rebound and the putback is Van Dong. And Jeannie Van Dong with a putback as Dordt gets 3 cracks at it before time expires. And the defenders have a 57-27 halftime lead. 57-27 our score. The Dordt defenders with the lead. Doesn't look like we've got Dan's team for this one, so we're going to take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with a recap of the first half and some highlights right after this 2-minute timeout.
Hello, Dordt University sports fans. Hope you're enjoying the game, whether you're a family or friend of a player or coach or a fan of the university. Now, these players and coaches have put in hours and hours of practice, and it shows. But there's one more thing that every coach makes sure the team has: a game plan. And if these players and coaches are willing to put this much effort into a game, how much more important is a game plan for your financial life? Now, the financial world continually becomes more complicated, and we keep ourselves plenty busy. And even if we have precious free time, most of us don't want to spend it wrangling over financial decisions, reading financial journals, or studying the latest tax legislation. But if you don't have either the time or the desire to spend hours upon hours learning and keeping up with the changing rules of the game in the financial world, and then figuring out how that applies specifically to your financial life, you don't have to do it alone. For over 40 years, Money Concepts, the planning firm here in Sioux Center, has been helping households to build their financial game plan upon all the things in life more important than finances. Because there's things in life more important than money, and none of them are things. I'm Tom DeYoung, financial planner and president of Money Concepts, the planning firm. Check us out on the web or social media, or schedule an intro meeting to see how a financial game plan might benefit you. We'll help you build your finances on all the things in life more important than finances, while being a good steward of the resources God has entrusted to your care. And check out our Money Concepts radio podcast at moneyconceptsradio.com or on your favorite podcast app, where we dive into the relevant financial planning topics to bring clarity to the often confusing, ever-changing rules of the game in the financial world. Enjoy the rest of the game, and remember to spend your most valuable resources, your time and your attention, on the things in life that matter more than money. And go Defenders!
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym on the campus of Dordt University in Sioux Center, Iowa. The Dordt Defenders with a 57-27 lead at halftime of this Great Plains Athletic Conference contest. We'll recap the scoring in just a moment. We'll also roll those highlights for the first half. So the Dordt Defenders with a 57-27 lead at halftime, and we're taking a look at the highlights on the Dordt Media Network. And Macy Sievers with one of her 5 first half assists, and the Dordt Defenders trailed early in this one. Didn't take the lead for good until it was 11-10. Waldorf did cut it down to 13-12, but then Dordt closed the period on a 13-2 run, going up 26-14 at the end of the first period, and then gradually extended the lead to over 20. And with a late run in the first half, extended the lead to 57-27. 57-27, the Dordt Defenders scored the last 7 points of the period, including a buzzer beater by Janie Schoenhoven, to extend the lead to 30, 57-27. Unofficial numbers in the first half: Dordt 21 of 41 from the floor, 51.2%, 5 of 16 from the three-point arc, 31.3%, 10 of 12 from the free throw line, 83.3%. For the Waldorf Warriors, 8 of 26 from the floor, 30.8%, 3 of 11 on threes, 27.3%. And 8 of 12 from the free throw line for 66.7%. Dordt had a 30-13 rebounding edge. And turnovers, Dordt committed 4, while Waldorf committed 9. Individual totals for the Defenders in the first half. I'll tell you what, let's take a 2-minute break, and we'll be back with a rundown of the individual numbers right after this 2-minute timeout. You're listening to Dordt Basketball on KIHK and watching the Dordt Media Network. Back with more at halftime right after this 2-minute timeout.
See Proactive Physical Therapy and Sports Rehab when the aches and pains won't go away. Visit proactivephysicaltherapy.net when you want to get back to the activities you love.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ployne Publishing, quality printing from design to delivery. Today's broadcast brought to you by 712 Realty, a team of realtors in Northwest Iowa with the drive, care, and results you need to buy or sell your home. Visit them online, 712realty.com, leading you home.
Hey Defender Nation, did you know that Dordt Athletics has over 700 student athletes that make up less than 50% of the student body? We want to invite you to join the Defender Gold Club and support those student athletes, our staff, and coaches this season. Your charitable donation helps advance Defender Athletics and the Defender Way. Last year, we were just shy of 900 members in the Defender Gold Club. Help us reach that 1,000 member mark this year. By becoming a member, you will directly support the student athletes and coaches here at Dordt University. Thanks for watching. Go Defenders.
Homegrown. Community. Family.
Innovators.
Growth.
Faith.
Legacy.
We are dedicated to egg.
Take a look at those numbers then for the first half for both teams. Individual numbers. Dordt led by Jeannie Van Dongs, 14 points, 5 of 9 from the floor. She also has a double-double already. She got 10 rebounds. Allie Lems has 12 points. Liv Harrison has 10 on 4 of 5 shooting. Willow Bleeker has 8 points. Macy Sievers 5, and Desta Hogendorn with 8 points off of the bench. Jeannie Van Dong has a team-high 10 rebounds, 5 rebounds for Macy Sievers with 5 assists. Desta Hogendorn also has 7 rebounds, and then 3 rebounds each for Harrison and Bleeker. Harrison and Lems have 3 assists each. Sievers has a team-high 5 assists. She's averaging over 7 per game. Jeannie Van Dong has 3 steals. For Waldorf, they are led by Maya Ruzick. She's got 9 points. I had her with 8, but I missed a 3-pointer. Crave her credit for a 2, and she should have had a 3, so she's got 9. Abrahamson had a 3 to start the game and hasn't scored since. Hasn't shot much either. Adosa Egbemudier has 5 points. She has 3 free throws and a field goal. Brooke Dial, really concerned about that matchup. She has 6 points officially, 1 of 4 from the floor, 3 for 4 from the free throw line. And like I said, she's got 6. 2 each for Barry and Dimitri. Dordt leads this one, 57-27. Let's take another 2-minute break, and we'll be back with a recap of the first half scores from around the league. Right after this, you're listening to Dordt Basketball on KIHK and watching the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in 2 minutes.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City. Whether you're looking for repairs, replacement, or maintenance for your air conditioning or heating system, Huber's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning of Orange City will exceed your expectation.
The Grain House, located in Hall, Iowa, bringing you amazing coffee, energy drinks, breakfast, lunch, and so much more. A big city feel, only 10 minutes away from Sioux Center, with a second location opening soon in Sanborn.
Hey Defender Nation, my name is Darren Kaiser and I'm excited to serve as the new athletic director at Dordt University. Thank you for tuning in to the Dordt Media Network and supporting Defender Athletics. As an athletic department, we are committed to the Defender Way. This means we are committed to the Great Commission, developing servant leaders, the academic development of our student athletes, and the pursuit of championships. I'm eager to join with you in supporting our athletes this year. Thank you for watching Defender Athletics on the Dordt Media Network. Go Defenders!
German Farmers Mutual, protecting the farm and home since 1891. Northwest Iowa's local insurance partner. Online at germanfarmers.com.
NewTek is your partner for success when purchasing equipment for construction, manufacturing, agriculture, and other industries. Don't miss the opportunity to transform your business and redefine your productivity standards with NewTek.
Welcome to Sioux Center, Iowa. Life in the center of everything. Where we connect with friends, coworkers, family, and the great outdoors. knowing that in Sioux Center, you're never far from making the next great memory. And we grow great companies that make cutting-edge breakthroughs to make life better here and around the world. And when it's time to play, we keep friendship, family, and a bright future at the center of everything.
Dordt leads 57-27. Around the league, the conference scoreboard looks like this. Briarcliff leads Morningside by 7, 40-33. Midland leads Mount Marty 36-31. Dakota Wesleyan a leader on Northwestern 39-24. And the College of St. Mary and Concordia have not started their contest. Coming up on Friday, the Dordt Defender cross country teams running at the NAI National Championship. That's in Columbia, Missouri. That's on Friday. Dordt hockey is at home on Friday night. They'll also be at home on Saturday. That's a 2 o'clock start time on Saturday, 7 o'clock start time on Friday night. And the Dordt basketball teams are home with Concordia on Saturday as well. That's a 2 o'clock start time for the women and a 3:45 start time for the men. And also on Saturday, the swim teams will be competing this weekend as well. So busy week ahead as we race headlong towards Thanksgiving break, which begins 1 week from today. Let's take another 1 minute break and we'll be back with the second half from the DeWitt Gym in 1 minute.
Looking for top-notch rental equipment for your next project? Look no further than Rental, located in Sioux Center, Spencer, Storm Lake, and Sioux Falls. Rental, your regional equipment rental experts. Visit them online, rental.com, or call 712-722-3928. Today's broadcast brought to you by Flooring and Design in Sioux Center. Whether you are building a new home, remodeling your current home, or wanting to freshen up your decor, we can help make your home as unique as you. Stop in to see us at Flooring and Design.
Find furniture, mattresses, flooring, paint, and window treatments at your local Furniture Mart. They are family-owned and located in downtown Sioux Center.
Today's broadcast brought to you by Ski-Bout Window and Door, your local window experts. Whether you're building or replacing, Ski-Bout Window and Door has the products, people, and knowledge to get the job done right. See Ski-Bout and see the difference. Today's broadcast brought to you by Prairie Life Chiropractic, combining skill and expertise that spans the entire chiropractic, acupuncture, and physical health spectrum. They want you to move better and live better.
Just about set for the second half of our women's contest. Dordt leading 57-27. So the Dordt defenders with a 30-point advantage at halftime. And throwing the ball in for the Waldorf Warriors will be Ruzick. And Ruzick tosses it in, and we are underway with the second half. The Dordt defenders own a 5-0 record so far, 1-0 in the conference. They'll be facing Concordia on, and we're going to have a travel called against the Waldorf Warriors. Dordt will get the basketball back on the post move. The attempted post move, so Dordt gets the turnover as Maya Ruzick travels with it. And here come the defenders, Macy Sievers with the basketball. Sievers with it on the right-hand side. Goes into the corner, Harrison sets, fires three, good. Liv Harrison with 11 points, and the defenders lead 60-27. And with the basketball, this is Abrahamson. Abrahamson Goes out front to Dial. Dial with the basketball in between the circles. Driving in and losing it on the way up. And the Dordt defenders will get the basketball back. With it on the right-hand side, they go to Vendong. Vendong gets around her player, puts it up in traffic. Count the hoop, and she is fouled. Now, Waldorf has had trouble this evening staying in front of the Dordt ball handlers. And Jeannie Vendong will go to the free throw line. She's got 16 points. And she'll go to the charity stripe to try and for the three-point play. She's got 17. And the defenders lead 63-27. Well, since it was 13-12, the defenders have owned this contest. They've outscored Waldorf 50-14. 50-15, beg your pardon. Pass goes on the right side to McQuarrie. Kick out pass, 3, left wing, Agbegmudia. Agbegmudia, well, they'll give her a 2 on that one. It's 63-29 defenders. Kick out pass, Harrison to Vendong. Vendong in traffic, her shot no good, gets her own rebound back, shot no good, rebound Lems, outside to Bleeker. Bleeker for the basketball, back to Sievers. Macy with it, cut off, drops it inside for Lems, and Ellie Lems is fouled on the play. And Ellie Lems will go to the free throw line and will shoot 2. 63-29 defenders. With Ellie Lems shooting free throws, she's got 13 now as she makes the free throw. Another one on the way. This one's up and good as well. So 14 points for Lems. And the defender lead is 65-29. Defenders in control of this one. Really, after the first 4 or 5 minutes, have been in control. Pass goes right side, drive down to the baseline, and a foul called on Liv Harrison. And Brooke Dial will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So Harrison whistled for the personal foul. And Dial will shoot free throws. Dial, right-handed free throw is up, skips it out, no good. Another one on the way. She was an honorable mention All-American last season. Second free throw on the way. 36-point lead for the defenders right now. Dial out of the knee bend, and her shot is good. Brooke Dial, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. Dordt leads 63-30. Underneath it goes Lems, and Lems is blocked on the play, but a foul on the play called on Agbegmudia. Agbegmudia picks up her second personal foul, and more free throws for Ellie Lems. Lems closing in on a career high. She's got 14. Her career high is 15. And the free throw, in and out, no good. She's got another one on the way. Trying to extend the lead. 65-30 our score. 7:48 left to play in the third period. And Lems makes that one. 64-30. Dordt with a lead. Beg your pardon, 66-30. Dordt with a lead. Missed a field goal in there. She's got 15 now, matching her career high. Still got 17:40 left to go in the half. Pass right side, they throw it. Agbegmudia dumps it down low. This is McQuarrie. McQuarrie throws it into the corner, and a 3 ball is up and good for Dial. Dial with 10, and the Dordt defenders, Bleeker with the basketball back over to Sievers. Sievers at the top of the key. Sievers comes back, right side of Lems, leaves the jumper short, no good, gets her own rebound back, kick out pass, Sievers, 3, no good. Rebound tapped out of bounds. Last touch by Waldorf. It'll be Dordt basketball on the team rebound. So team rebound for the defenders off of the missed shot. The defenders with a 34-13 rebounding edge so far. Waldorf, a team that has struggled with rebounding. They've been out-rebounded by teams by 10 or 11 on average. Pass goes into Vendong. Vendong tries to find Bleeker, had the right ideas. Bleeker broke to the basket on the double team of Van Dong, but it was just a little bit behind Van Dong. And now Waldorf will inbound the basketball, throwing it in, Abrahamson. Abrahamson walks it up, 66-33 defenders. So the defenders with the advantage. They throw it underneath Agbek-Moutier. Agbek-Moutier against Vendong. Back to Dial. Dial three. Missed, no good. Long rebound. Taken down by Dial. Dial. Nothing there on the elbow. Back to Agbek-Moutier. Agbek-Moutier. Short jumper. Good. Agbek-Moutier with 9 points. Dordt back the other way with the basketball and the lead. 66-35. Sievers throws it. Harrison. Lems. Lems with the basketball. Lems, right-hand side, it comes back over to Bleeker. Willow with it, 13 to shoot. Willow retreats to the perimeter, comes back over to Lems, drops it down low. Vendong off of the glass, good. Janie Vendong, 5 points in the second half, 19 for the ball game. Dordt leads 68-35. Vendong is just relentless when she gets the ball on the block, and you might get a couple of block shots on her, but she's going to keep coming at you. She makes about 60% of her field goals. That's her career total. By the time she leaves, she'll be one of the all-time leaders in terms of points, rebounds, and field goal percentage. The senior from Hospers, Iowa. And she, of course, is hoping for an opportunity to play a little more basketball with her younger sister, Gracie. And Gracie's in uniform today. I think she went through warm-ups. I don't think she's going to play tonight. Might be a little bit before she sees game action, but from what I understand, she's doing a little bit of practicing. As I said during the pregame, Hayden Hymanson, Gracie Schoenhoven, Taylor Drent, all getting a little closer, it seems. Pass into the corner. Bleeker, three, in and out, no good. Hogendorn looked like she had a seal. It's taken away by Agbek-Moutier. Agbek-Moutier coming back the other way. This is Abrahamson. Long pass over the top. Shot in the paint, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. Last touch by Waldorf. It'll be Dordt basketball. Dordt will have the basketball back, leading 68-35. 15-11 left to play in regulation. So the Dordt defenders in control of this one and really pulled away late in the first quarter, and Waldorf unable to keep pace. Pass goes underneath to Hogendorn. Hogendorn shot no good. Rebound tapped out and controlled by Dial. Dial with the basketball. Dial brings it up the floor. She hands it off to Barry. Barry gets a ball screen driving in, and she is fouled on the play by Van Dong. So Van Dong whistled for the personal foul. And one of those wrong place, wrong time for Van Dong. So it's team foul number 2 on Vendong. That is personal foul number 2 on Vendong. Team foul number 2 on the defenders in this half. So neither team in the bonus yet. Get to that 5 foul limit in the quarter. Pass over the top, and Sievers times it out and takes it away. Another steal for Macy Sievers. Sievers with the basketball. Sievers up the floor with the right hand. Hogendorn, top of the key, tries to reverse it, and the ball is tapped and taken away by Waldorf. Waldorf with the basketball. Coming up with the steal is Ruzick. So Ruzick takes it away. For Sievers, that is her first steal tonight. She's got 6 assists this evening, does Sievers. Right hand three is up and good. So from the right wing, the three for Dimitrik, and she's got 5. Dordt with a 68-38 lead. Sievers underneath Hogendorn. Hogendorn loops it over the lip of the rim. Good. She's got 10, and the defender lead is 70-38. 70-38 defenders. Right side pass. This is Ruzick. Ruzick with it on the wing. Ruzick passes it back out front. This is Mills. Charlotte Mills, crossover move, skips it off of the rim, and it falls through. Just barely made it over the lip of the rim, and Dordt with a 30-point lead, 70-40. 3:36 remaining, and the ball pinned on Sievers' hip, turns it over, and Waldorf comes away with the basketball. Up the floor with it is Barry. Barry has her pocket pick, taken away by Sievers. Sievers racing the other way with the left hand, scoops it up and in. Macy Sievers with 7, and the Dordt defenders with a 72-40 advantage. Got a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 30 seconds.
Today's broadcast brought to you by the Van Engelen-Hoven Agency, your trusted independent insurance agency in Northwest Iowa. Contact the Van Engelen-Hoven Agency, Sioux Center Advisors, Mark Hulsoff, Lisa Dykstra, or Kyle Blankers. Today's broadcast brought to you by Sioux Concrete Construction. Rob Sioux, an owner, excelling in flat work, poured walls, and decorative concrete projects, dedicated to providing customers with a good experience and quality workmanship. SiouxConcrete.com.
And counting here in the third quarter. Brooke Smith on defense with the basketball. This is Ruzick. They dump it underneath. Shot no good in the paint. Rebound cleared by Sievers. Sievers off and running. Sievers up the floor with the right hand. Cuts it back to the left wing. Now retreats to the left side. Comes back over his right elbow jumper. Sievers missed it. No good. Rebound Hogendorn. Hogendorn had it stripped away. And here comes Waldorf back the other way. Waldorf with the basketball. Ruzick. Ruzick guarded there by Smith. Ruzick gives it back outside. This is Mills. Mills with the basketball. Mills has it, and she'll set the offense. Mills goes back right side over to Dial. Dial puts it on the deck. Step back, long two. No good. Rebound cleared by the defenders and Sievers. Sievers up the floor to Harrison, and it goes out of bounds. Did someone from Waldorf touch it? No, they did not. It will be Dordt basketball. Pardon me, Waldorf basketball. So Waldorf with the basketball. And the Dordt defenders matching up man for man. Pass goes left wing. 3 missed, no good. Rebound controlled. And driving in, nothing there. They go into the corner. Ogbek-Moutier, short corner, missed it, no good. There for the rebound, though, and getting away with the travel is McQuarrie. McQuarrie with a 2-point bucket. It's 72-42 defenders. Left side, Bleeker. Bleeker puts it on the deck. Bleeker all the way into the paint, cut off. Now Lems on the high-low. It goes into Van Dong. Van Dong has it blocked, and the rebound is taken away by the Waldorf Warriors, and Van Dong commits the foul. Jeannie Van Dong whistled for the personal foul. That's foul number 3 on her. And the Dordt defenders want a timeout to talk things over with 1:42 left to play in the third period. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in 1 minute.
Homegrown. Community. Family.
Innovators.
Growth.
Faith.
Legacy.
We are dedicated to egg.
A 30-point lead at the intermission. Today's broadcast, the pregame and postgame shows brought to you by Wireless World, your Verizon authorized retailer with 7 locations in Northwest Iowa. Visit them online at wirelessworld.com. Waldorf basketball on the left-hand side. This is Charlotte Mills. Mills has it. Mills on the left wing, picks up the dribble, dumps it down into the paint. Shot with the left hand, no good by Agbeck-Moutier, but she's fouled on the play. She'll go to the free throw line and she will shoot 2 free throws. So Agbeck-Moutier will go to the free throw line. She's got 9 points so far. So Waldorf trying to win the period. Ellie Lems commits her 3rd personal foul. First free throw by Agbeck-Moutier, no good. She's got another one coming. She is now 3 for 5 today. She's got 9 points. She's a 58% free throw shooter. This one's up and skips out, no good. Rebound cleared by Van Dong. Van Dong over to Harrison. Harrison with the basketball. Harrison on the left-hand side, dribbling with the right hand, though. Comes back into the corner to Bleeker. Bleeker weaves it out front. She's got it at the top of the key now. Goes to Van Dong. Van Dong right side Harrison. Harrison with it. 13 to shoot for the defenders, 105 left to play in the period, and Harrison's cross-court pass is deflected, intended for Bleeker. Pass ahead to Dial. Dial with a 2-point bucket. Dial with 12, and the defender lead is 72-44. With it on the right-hand side, Harrison. Harrison picks up the dribble, goes to Van Dong. Van Dong back to Harrison. Harrison, nothing there. Boy, Waldorf sagging off on the defense. Anytime Dordt puts the ball on the deck, they are planting a foot in the lane. This is Bleeker. Bleeker gets around her player, lays it up with the right hand. Shot no good, but she's hacked on the arm. The foul's going to go against Mills. That's her 2nd. Team foul number 4 against Waldorf, and Bleeker will shoot free throws. Dordt leads 72-44. The defenders limited to 15 points so far in this period. And Bleeker rattles that one out, no good. Another one on the way. So Waldorf right now leading Dordt in the period. 17-16 as Bleeker makes 1 of 2. And Willow Bleeker now with 9 points. 73-44, Dordt by 29. Dial has it. Dial gives it up to Mills. Mills with the basketball. Shovels it off to Abrahamson. Abrahamson running the point. Guarded by Harrison. Picks up her dribble. Back to Dial. Dial 3. Missed. No good. Rebound Van Dong. Van Dong with the basketball. Van Dong ahead to Harrison. Harrison into the corner. Bleeker. Bleeker 3. Good. Willow Bleeker with the 3-point bucket. She's got 12, and the defenders lead 76-44 as we head to the final quarter. Dordt 76, Waldorf 44. Back with the 4th quarter of play right after this 2-minute timeout.
At Dordt, we strive to build community from before you step foot on campus to years after you graduate. We want to give Dordt students the chance to live and learn together and create meaningful, lifelong relationships that are rooted in faith. Connect to others in purposeful relationships at Dordt University.
In our program, we talk a lot about this idea of teaching Christianly. How does my faith impact every decision I make in my teaching practice? The more opportunities we have to work with students to kind of foster that kind of a little bit bigger picture of how faith and learning are already integral. It's already there. So how do we uncover that? How do we help students start to see more and more like this is how things are? I'm a person of faith. My faith is a critical component to who I am. Then it's going to have to play out in my teaching practice in some way.
Willow Bleeker knocks down the 3 just before the horn. She now has 12 points, and the defenders have a 32-point lead. They throw it into Harrison. Harrison left corner. Lob it underneath to Van Dong. Van Dong takes it up and drew some contact, no foul call. Long pass over the top, and Dial unable to reel it in, and Dordt gets it back on the turnover. Taking a look around the conference, what do we find? Long pass into the front court, Bleeker. Bleeker with the basketball. Keeping an eye on that Northwestern Dakota Wesleyan contest in Mitchell. 54-46, Dakota Wesleyan by 8. Right side it goes, back over to Bleeker. Bleeker at the top of the key, left elbow. And Bleeker has it taken away. Ripping it out of her hands, Ruzick. Ruzick with it on the left-hand side. Drops it inside, Ogbek-Moutier. 10-footer, missed, no good. Rebound cleared by Sievers. Sievers with the basketball, ahead to Lems. Lems racing after it, puts it up. Shot no good, but she is fouled from behind by Ruzick. And Ellie Lems will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. Lems has 15 points. By my count, she has, this will be her 9th free throw attempt. Beg your pardon, her 10th. Misses it. She's got another one coming. My math is right. She is 6 of 10 right now. Second free throw is up, and that one's off the side of the iron. No good by Lems. Lems 7 of 11, beg your pardon. So she's got 4 misses now. Still has 15 points. And with the basketball is Dial. Dial with it. Certainly appears Dordt will move to 6-0 this season. Final margin still in doubt. Pass left side. Ruzick. Ruzick shot in the paint, no good. Rebound taken away by Van Dong. Van Dong gets it away. Sievers to Harrison. Harrison Lems. Lems at the top of the key, right side Harrison. Harrison drops it off inside Van Dong. Rifles it outside Sievers. Into the corner Bleeker. Ball fake. Bleeker trying to seeing eye pass. Underneath to Van Dong, and it's tipped away. It'll be Dordt basketball. A little over a minute and a half into the period. 76-44. Throwing it in, they get it into Van Dong. Van Dong, Bleeker, Bleeker, Sievers. Sievers baseline, floats it up with the right hand. Too strong, no good. Off the glass, rebound cleared by the Waldorf Warriors. Well, Dordt's making 47% of their field goals. Here in the second half, though, 6 of 16 thus far. So a little better than 33%, probably in the 40% range. Ball tapped away and stolen by Sievers. Sievers for the basketball. Sievers gets it over to Bleeker, and Bleeker has it tapped out of bounds by Waldorf and Abrahamson. Waldorf played right with Hastings on Saturday. Ended up being about a 10 or 12 point game for much of it. Ended up at 22. Shot in the paint by Van Dong is good. Janie Van Dong with 21. One shy of her season average right now. 7:30 left to play in the game. Waldorf up the floor on the right-hand side. Abrahamson picks up her dribble, puts up a 3, and it's good. Aliyah Abrahamson makes it 78-47 defenders. Underneath Van Dong. Van Dong's shot is good. Count the hoop, and Janie will go to the free throw line to shoot 1. So Janie Van Dong with another 2. She's got 23 pending a 3-point play opportunity. And that's foul number 3 on Ogbek-Moutier. Sievers will check out of the basketball game. Sievers, not as much production offensively as she has had. She limited to 3 of 11 shooting thus far. Van Dong, free throw, skips around and falls through. And Janie Van Dong will check out of the ball game. Her day may be done. 22 points for Van Dong. Dordt leads 81-47. 7:08 remaining. It's a long season, and when you can limit minutes, you do it. Pass to Ogbek-Moutier. Ogbek-Moutier's pass out to Dial. Dial picks it up as she sprawls to the floor. Abrahamson on the left-hand side. Picks up her dribble. Abrahamson comes back over to Dimitrick. Dimitrick shot no good. Rebound cleared by Lems. Lems over to Harrison. Harrison one-hand pass ahead to Smith. Smith gives it up. Bleeker. Bleeker layup good. Bleeker with a 2-point bucket. Bleeker now with 14 by my count. And the defender lead is 83-47. Shot on the way, missed, no good, and the rebound cleared by the defenders. Coming up with the basketball, they throw it ahead again to Hogendorn. Hogendorn underneath, and Hogendorn is fouled on the play. And Desta will go to the free throw line. She's got 10 points thus far. So Willow Bleeker, 3 of 7 from the three-point line. We're going to see Kaylee Davis checking back into the game. Willow Bleeker will check out. .6:14 and count and holding left to play in regulation. Hogendorn's first free throw in and out, no good. Another one on the way for Hogendorn. Hogendorn tonight, 0 for 1 from the free throw line. So far this season, 2 of 12. Like to see that improve. Second free throw is up and good, so Hogendorn makes 1 of 2. So Hogendorn with 11. Mackenzie Goodwin checks into the game. First time we've seen the junior from Kingsley tonight, coming off a 7-point performance against CSM on Saturday. Waldorf basketball, left-hand side. And it's stolen away. Coming up with it is Harrison. Harrison racing the other way. Harrison lays it up, just gets it over the rim and good. Liv Harrison with 13. Defenders lead 86-47. The lead extending now for the defenders. 5:45 and counting. Ball game. With it at the top of the key, they pass it left-hand side to Mills. Mills, backdoor cut. Dial shot blocked. Goodwin had a hand on it. Now taken back. And the shot no good by Barry on the putback attempt, but she is fouled. And free throws on the way for Barry as she was fouled in the act of shooting. That foul is going to go on Harrison. That's number 3 on her. Hogendorn will check out of the ball game. First free throw by Barry is good. I think we've got Izzy McCool in the game. She just checked in. And another free throw on the way for Barry. This one's up and that one's no good. 86-48, Dordt leading. Bringing the basketball up, Stella Charleston underneath Smith. Smith in traffic, up with the right hand, good. Brooke Smith with a 2-point basket and the answer. Dordt leads 88-48. Waldorf basketball, Barry. Barry stops, pivots, throws it opposite wing, Dimitrick. Dimitrick back to Barry. Barry in traffic, shot no good. Rebound cleared by Brooke Smith. Smith, the junior from Spirit Lake, with the basketball. Gets it away to McCool. McCool into the corner, shot no good by Charleston. And the rebound is cleared by the Waldorf Warriors. So Charleston unable to knock the shot down. Pass goes out to Davis. Driving in, shot blocked by Smith. Rebound Smith. Here comes Brooke. Brooke with the basketball. Smith throws it into the corner. McCool, 3, missed it, no good. Rebound, and Brooke Smith is going to be called for a push on the rebound. So foul called on Brooke Smith. Brooke will check out of the ball game. And checking back into the game now, Mara Grant. Trinity Watson is in the game, and we've got Ava Lingeman in the game. 88-48 defenders. So 88-48. Warriors basketball. This is Mills. Mills with it on the right wing. Step back triple. Banks it in. So Mills with the 3-point bucket. And we've got a timeout on the floor. This timeout brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Back with more in a minute.
We appreciate the mission of Dordt, but more importantly, the organization, the team of people at Dordt live out that mission every day.
Dordt University's Christian perspective is thoughtfully and authentically applied in all areas of life. Live your faith in every area of life at Dordt University.
Waldorf used that timeout. They've got 2 remaining. 4:08 left to go in regulation. Goodwin inbounds to Lingaman. Lingaman with a basketball. Lingaman up the floor, goes over to Goodwin. Goodwin puts it on the deck in traffic. Her shot no good, but she is fouled. And Mackenzie Goodwin will go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So a couple of free throws on the way for Goodwin. And Goodwin, first free throw is up, and that one's off the heel, no good. Another one on the way for Goodwin, now 1 of 2 this season from the free throw line. Second free throw coming for Goodwin. This one's up and rattles it. In and out, no good. Rebound controlled by Waldorf. Waldorf trailing 88-51. With the basketball, Warriors driving in with the left hand and finishing with the left hand is Clay Dimitrick. Dimitrick with a 2-point bucket. She's got 7, and the defender lead is 88-53. Left side pass it goes. Out front, nothing there. This is Lingaman. Lingaman underneath to Grant. Mara Grant. Outside it goes. 3 on the way. Good. 3-point bucket for Stella Charleston. I think her first points this season. And Dordt leads 91-53. 91-53. Charleston with a basket. So Charleston knocks one down from the left wing. Waldorf basketball driving in. Splitting the defense, shot no good, and the rebound is controlled by Grant. Grant gets it ahead to Lingaman. Lingaman with the basketball. Lingaman back over to Charleston. Charleston steps in, her 12-footer, good. Stella Charleston with 5. It's brown and leather, and it's going up, 93-53. Defenders by 40. Couple nice minutes for Charleston. Charleston from Southeast Polk. Pleasant Hill, Iowa, to be exact. So Stella Charleston knocks that one down moments ago. 93-53, defenders by 40. So Charleston checks out of the ball game. I think McCool is back in. Pass right side, 3, missed short, no good. Rebound controlled, off of the glass, no good, and the rebound is controlled by the defenders. Coming away with the basketball is Watson. Watson to Lingaman. Lingaman, Goodwin. Goodwin, Grant. Grant hacked on the arm. She'll go to the free throw line to shoot 2. So the defenders right at their season average, a little over their season average in terms of scoring. Came into the game averaging 87 points per game as a team. Got 93 tonight, pending free throws from Mara Grant. First one is up and good for Grant. Grant is a freshman from T, South Dakota. And another free throw on the way for Grant. This one's up, left it short, no good. It's 94-53. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Waldorf basketball. This is Mills. Mills with it out front. Mills goes over to Barry. Barry with it. Barry gives it up. Dimitrick. Dimitrick on the elbow. She's at the free throw line. Comes back right side to Jones. Jones into the corner. Waldorf setting the offense. Waldorf with it in their black jerseys. Shot on the way. Banking it in again. So Barry with the 3-point bucket. That's the second bank-in 3 we've seen by the Waldorf Warriors tonight. 94-56. The defenders leading with the basketball. 97 seconds left in this one. And we'll keep it right here. This timeout is brought to you by Casey's Bakery. Find your favorite bakery products at caseysbakery.com. Let's take a look around the league. And we'll get the most recent scores that we can. Midway through the 4th period, Briarcliff and Morningside, it's a nail-biter, 65-62. Midland leads Mount Marty 70-64 with 2:16 remaining. That's being played down in Fremont. Over at the Corn Palace, Dakota Wesleyan a 67-55 winner over the Northwestern Red Raiders. And Concordia leads the College of St. Mary with 3.5 minutes left to go in the half. 45-23. That game got started at 7 o'clock. Lingeman with the basketball, throws it to Goodwin. Short corner, faces up, reversal. Goes outside, driving in is Charleston. Missed it, no good. But the rebound cleared by Waldorf. Coming up with the basketball, the Warriors. This is Barry as we approach a minute remaining. Barry has it on the left-hand side. Barry looking. Passes off to Dial. Dial with it on the right side. Dial looking. And looks to the bench for a set play. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Now 5. Dial looks down low. Into the paint it goes. Dimitrick, and Dimitrick shot no good. Rebound cleared by the defenders. This is Lingeman. Lingeman ahead to Goodwin. Goodwin underneath Grant. Grant layup good. Mara Grant with 3, and the defenders lead 96-56. Dordt will utilize a timeout to get a substitute in. Grant checks out. Checking in is Trinity Watson. Watson is from Henry, South Dakota. She's a sophomore, played extensively on the junior varsity team last year. 96-56, Dordt by 40. Defenders headed for a clash with Concordia, who's rated in the top 10 on Saturday. Ball tapped away by Goodwin. And it'll be Waldorf basketball with 13 seconds remaining. And throwing the ball in will be Brooke Dial. Dial gets it in to Barry. Barry with the basketball. Barry with it in between the circles. 12 seconds. Now 4 to shoot, though. 3. Puts it up from the free throw line. Tried to bank it in. No good, but there for the rebound and the putback is Dimitrick. Dimitrick makes it 96-58, and that's how this one's going to end. Dordt's going to win it 96-58. The defenders will move to 6-0 this season, 2-0 in the conference. Waldorf will slide to 1-4 and 0-2. Stay tuned. Up next, the Wireless World postgame show right after this 2-minute timeout. This is Dordt basketball on KIHK and the Dordt Media Network. Back with more in 2 minutes.
Today's Dordt Media Network live stream broadcast is produced by the students of Dordt University. Thanks for watching.
The Hope Fund helps cover a myriad of situations that students find themselves in, most of them not self-inflicted. It could be the medical condition of a family member. It could be natural disasters. 100% of what's donated to that fund goes to students for real-world need. It gives Defender Nation an opportunity to come together and help students and their families who are in need. We get to participate in something that is so much bigger than ourselves.
Our students are thinking about God's good design for creation, and I think we're really intentional about having students think about what does this mean for you as you serve them. Although we offer them a very rigorous set of courses and expectations in the academic sense of social work, we also teach as intentionally and as rigorously as other academic programs, but have this fundamental and core foundation of who we are and why we're here.
Homegrown. Community. Family.
Innovators.
Growth.
Faith.
Legacy.
We are dedicated to egg.
Welcome back to the DeWitt Gym. Glad to have you along with me on this Wednesday evening as the Dordt Defender women secure a 96-58 win here this evening over the Waldorf Warriors. The Defenders trailed early in this one, took the lead for good at 11-10. led 13-12 and then closed the first quarter with a 13-2 run to lead 26-14. The defenders then score 31 points in the second period to establish a 57-27 halftime lead. Knocked down a three-pointer at the horn from Willow Bleeker at the end of the third period to make it 76-44, so they increased their lead by 2 at the end of the third period and then outscore Waldorf 20-14 in the fourth period for the 96-58 final. Let's roll those highlights, if we have them, for the women's contest here this evening on the Dordt Media Network. Go ahead and get to those highlights as we recount the numbers. Janie Vendong led the Dordt defenders tonight, 9 of 17 from the floor. She ends up with 24 points as the defenders won 35 of 68 from the floor for 52% success. Waldorf's leading scorer, Brooke Dial, had 12 points, but she came in averaging over 20 points per game, so the defenders limited her nicely. Willow Bleeker had 3 3-pointers. Dordt as a team, 8 of 23 from the three-point arc. Liv Harrison, solid all-around game tonight for Olivia. 6 of 7 from the floor, 3 for 4 on threes. Had 6 assists as well, 2 steals and 3 rebounds. So pretty good all-around performance by the defenders here this evening. 35 of 68 shooting, 52%. 8 of 23 from the three-point arc, 35%. 18 of 28 from the free throw line for 64.3%. Waldorf was limited to 20 of 58 shooting, 35%. 8 of 22 from the three-point line, 36%. 10 of 18 on free throws, 56%. Dordt had a 50-30 rebounding edge. 24 assists for the Dordt defenders as well. Turnovers, Dordt had 10, Waldorf had 16. The defenders were led by Jeannie Vendong. She had a double-double at halftime already. She ends with 24 points and 14 rebounds, 9 of 17 from the floor. 15 points for Ellie Lems and Liv Harrison. Harrison was 6 of 7. Lems was 4 of 6. Lems also got to the free throw line 11 times, converted 7. Willow Bleeker, 14 points, 3 of 7 from the three-point line. She also had 3 rebounds. Desta Hogendorn, 11 points and 7 rebounds for the freshman from Rock Rapids. She was 5 of 9 from the floor. Mara Grant, 3 points. Brooke Smith, 2. Stella Charleston had 5. And Macy Sievers, 7 points and 8 rebounds. Sievers led the team with 7 assists. Liv Harrison had 6. Sievers had 3 steals. Harrison had 2. Both of those players played 26 minutes. For the Waldorf Warriors, they were led by Dial with 12 points, limited to 3 of 10 shooting. 9 points for Ogbek Moutier, 9 points for Ruzick, 9 for Dimitrik, 6 for Barry, 5 for Mills, 2 for McQuarrie, and 6 for Abrahamson. Waldorf did go 8 of 22 from the three-point arc, banked in a couple of them though, so those were excuse-me threes. They also went 10 of 18 from the free throw line for 56%. They were led in rebounding by Dial and McQuarrie with 5 rebounds each. And nobody had more than 2 assists for the Warriors. They had 4 players with 2 assists each. And Ruzick had 2 steals, and Ogbek Moutier had 3 blocked shots. Waldorf is now 1-4 and 0-2. Dordt is 6-0 and 2-0. Next up for the defenders, a home game with Concordia Saturday afternoon at 2 o'clock. For the Waldorf Warriors, they'll be at home hosting the Mount Marty Lancers as they continue their first trip around the Great Plains Athletic Conference. Let's take a break, and why don't we go ahead and close down the women's portion of the broadcast and the live stream. We'll get things going on the men's side. And for those of you on the GPAC network, you want the men's contest, you're going to have to back out, reselect the men's contest, and give us just a few minutes, and we'll be setting the table for the men's game. The Dordt defender, this is Dordt basketball on the Dordt Media Network and KIHK. This is the Wireless World Postgame Show. Back with more